Hey guys, it's Colonel Coffee here and welcome back to the first of hopefully many Destiny 2 Forsaken videos. This has been a long time coming, but I'm glad to be back. We're all glad to be back, and especially with Destiny, because we did so much work on Destiny 1, especially after the Taken King came out. But anyway, I'm not going to get into all that yet. We'll keep that for another video. This video is primarily about the Nightfall that is currently available, and if you didn't already know, its recommended light is 540, so it's quite difficult because the majority of people are struggling. They're getting to maybe 500, 510, or bar a few here and there, plus or minus. Some people obviously have got much higher than that, but the majority, this video is specifically speaking to you. So this Nightfall is one of the new ones, the Prison of Elders, and it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun activities in this one, but it's pretty straightforward. All I will say is that it's incredibly difficult. You kind of have to team shoot even regular Vex. You can see here how much or how little damage I am doing to these. So the only encounter that you're really going to have trouble with is this one here, the bombs. Before I explain the strategy for this one, it's very straightforward up until this point. Just take your time, make sure you all have long range weapons on, team shoot all of the enemies, and then just gradually make your way to this point. Now this point is really difficult because there's so many enemies. You take so much damage, like insta-kill most of the time, and the only regen that you have is momentum, which seems a little unreliable so far on Destiny. So the strategy I would recommend here is, as soon as you spawn in, have all three of you go towards A and do A as best as you can. Throw down your healing rests and everything else. When A is done, everyone run to B and have one person use their super. And then when B is done, all three of you go to C and have the other two people use their super. This is the strategy that we maintained, and after a few tries we pulled it off fairly easily. Now when this part is complete, just kill the boss and then make your way down to this part where the trickster basically tricks you. You think you've completed the strike, but he traps you in a bubble and then drops you down. Now this part is a little bit important. It's not life or death, but let me just explain what's happening. When you fall down this tube, as soon as you hit the bottom, you're essentially going to be forced forward and off of the ledge. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen the majority of the time. So it happened to me, and it happened to Overkill, but our third player actually landed perfectly. So what you want to do for this part is have everyone jump off the edge so that you basically wipe. And the reason this is so that you can respawn on that ledge without getting pushed off, because there's quite a lot of enemies in the boss arena, and you just want to take all of them out bar one, because if you leave them all alive, then getting into the cheese spot is a little bit difficult. So once you have killed yourself and then you respawn, just do what you did throughout the entire of this strike so far. Just team shoot the enemies one by one and then make sure you leave one alive. So you can see we're on this ledge. Make sure you've got your ranged weapons on, and then just work together to take them all out. You can leave them all alive if you want, but you'll see why this is a bit tricky. So this is the cheese spot. You come to this ledge, which is just in a straight line from when you arrive, and if you keep failing this and there's too many enemies, then they're just going to keep killing you. So that's why we keep one alive. So I can't explain this to perfection because Overkill's the one who did this. What you have to do is just come to the ledge, try and jump out and around onto the ledge behind the first little pole, and then very slowly try and edge backwards. And eventually, when done correctly, you will land on an invisible ledge slightly below the original part. So you can see there that he is safe and sound, nothing can touch him, and obviously the reason that this is a cheese is because he's going to do absolutely nothing. He's just going to stay safe so that we can never ever wipe. So it's going to be up to the other two players to just die, respawn, and take the boss out as fast as they can. So this Nightfall was a lot of fun, but like I said, it was very difficult, so I don't normally recommend cheeses and stuff, but if you have to, by all means use this. I'm not the founder of this cheese, but it definitely helped me out after I figured this out. But other than that, guys, I wish you all the best of luck. I hope you get the achievement like I did, and we will catch you in the next video.
I thought this was a new golden age. Be kind to each other. Am I right?
I'm sorry.
You're the sorriest thing I ever saw.